What is going on, everybody? Depraved Slash here, and we are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are...
Hella Depraved.
I can make finger puppets.
And Distracted. What
Anyway.
else is new? So,
Sure.
I'm really excited about this. Now, we did Blackbriar, for those of you that actually watched our reactions from yesterday. Symphonic metal band. I was introduced to the lead singer of Snow White Blood through Blackbriar. Uli was a feature for a song called Snow White Rose Red, based on the fairy tale. So from what I know, they are a Germanic band that is symphonic metal, and it is all based around more grim-like fairy tales. In fact, their first EP was Fairy Tale, because there's a lot of fear involved in the original fairy tales. So, much like Blackbriar, they're crowdfunded.
Okay.
So they had an EP. This apparently is off of their first full-length album. I have not seen this. It came out 6 days ago. I'm subscribed, and for some reason it didn't pop up. It might have gotten swamped by my other subscriptions, and I saw it today, and I was like, you know what? We're doing that. We're doing that. I have heard amazing things about this music video too.
Okay.
The way it was put together. So we do have a feature here. I think the band's name is
Danny Meyer
yeah, but
And-
he's from Oversense, I believe.
Stimmgewalt.
Is I believe the
Stimmgewalt.
Stimmgewalt is the
Okay.
choir, I believe.
Who?
Stimmgewalt is the choir
Okay.
that is also involved. So I look forward to this. I'm super excited. Very excited, in fact. He's like, it's a 7-minute video.
That was not what the yawn was for.
No, that was something you said before. So we are going to be reacting to this as though you've already seen it.
If you've not seen it, please click the link in the description below. Hop on over, watch the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. Let them know we sent you, then come on back. And we say that because we are a reaction channel that talks about things. We break things down. We talk about the lyrics. We talk about the video. We talk about how it relates, so forth and so on. We pause a lot. That's
and I
what
love
we're
fairy
basically trying to
tales,
say.
so there will be discussion, guys.
Yes. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to slash it up and break it down. This is Snow White Blood featuring Danny Meyer and that other group, Stimmgewalt.
Yes. You belong to me.
You belong to me. Let's get it. All right, before we get into any kind of singing, vocally, or anything, I just want to say, sonically, I am loving it.
It's great.
It is fantastic. I'm loving the way they're all dressed.
I know, it's classic, like...
I would never
Fairy tale.
dress like that
Me neither, but, you know, it's...
on purpose.
It is the classic, like, romantic fairy tale look.
Right.
But, yeah, sonically, the band... I could be wrong. Stimmgewalt could be, like, the orchestra.
Yeah.
I just know that they're not another band, per se. They're
Right.
somehow, you know... Yes,
Right.
that. My brain just sort of went... But I also like that it starts so ominously. You belong to me.
You belong to me.
It's
post-marriage
Ooh,
regrets.
Yeah, I know. I was like, this is where the fairy tale goes bad, y'all. She's like, those chiming bells, like all of that beauty, where's it gone? I'm now trapped in your cage. This is great.
This is that, like, happily never after.
Correct. My happily tragedy. My tragedy ever after. So great. All right.
Cage, what have I done? And you say, I'm your prince, you better be the princess. Lie beside me, give me your sweet kiss. Don't break all you wanted to. I'll suffocate because of you.
Nah.
I can't unsee it.
You can't unsee what?
The guy who I'm guessing is
Danny
Meyer.
Guessing Meyer?
He looks like an actor. A comedic actor. And I can't remember his name.
He looks familiar to me, but not like he is somebody else, but he has a familiar look to him. And I was thinking
it's probably the same guy.
I don't know. But I really like his voice too, and the
he sounds
amazing.
blends
of the two together. And her saying I suffocate because of you, like I'm like, oh.
And this is definitely a it's a post, like a regret. I regret being married.
You know what this is reminding me so far? Like when he said, I'm your prince, you better be my princess, and all of that. It's a very kind of like Beauty and the Beast type thing, like the cage that she's mentioned.
Right.
All of that, like Stockholm Syndrome type, which, by the way, I don't necessarily agree with, like, the whole Stockholm Syndrome type thing for Beauty and the Beast. It's kind of, but that's what it reminds me of.
Right.
It's not classic Stockholm Syndrome is all I'm saying. The Beauty and the Beast story. I mean, there is elements of that to it, but it is not classic. So, anyway, stop it. But
you're not supposed to be able to see me.
But the filming is gorgeous wherever they are. This is fantastic in her outfit. She looks amazing. Very, very storybook princess look. So
right. It's gonna drive me nuts. I can't remember the dude's name because it's like right there.
Right. Wow. Wow.
His voice is fantastic.
Okay, now...
Is it Russell Brand?
Yes, it is. Yeah. Now I'm sad. Because he's a feature.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying I'm sad because, look, her voice is fantastic. I will happily listen to Snow White Blood by itself.
Right.
But his voice with hers is amazing. Like, they play off each other so well that I'm sad that he's just a feature. I mean, obviously, I will be checking out Oversense, knowing that he's, I think, the lead singer of it. I could be mistaken on that, but that's my guess.
I think when we're done with this video, I'm going to go pull up Russell Brand's picture.
I'm pretty...
I'm pretty sure it's him.
That is who the one that was married to Katy Perry for a while, right?
I'm not sure who he's married to.
But anyway, fantastic.
Little bird, your eyes reveal you'd fly away from me, but I always get the things I want. That's what you fret to see, my dear. You say I'm your prince.
You entitled little brat. I always get what I want. That's what you fail to see. This is a story about a classic egomaniac narcissist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he called her a little bird. referring to the cage
Miss
that
Jones,
he's built her.
Miss Jones got a pretty bird, got a pretty little bird. She be keeping in a cage.
Unfortunately, for anybody that's ever dated a narcissist, I get it. Yeah,
I've never dated an actual narcissist.
it goes along with the whole like fairy tale castle too, because you know they you're a possession, so they want to hoard you away, you know, and trap you in the fortress of stone, isolate you.
I just want to isolate myself with you.
I mean, like, that's an option. That's not what I'm talking about, though.
I just don't like.
I want to
people, y'all.
isolate myself with you in that castle.
Yeah.
Because I might actually go on what could be considered walks. Those grounds are gorgeous with all of the stone and the pond, and I might actually go outside once in a while.
Yeah, naked.
Because there would also not be people around. So.
I would go out naked.
Because there would also not be people around.
Right.
So, yeah.
What you fret to see, my dear? You say I'm your prince, you gotta be my princess. Lie beside me, give me your sweet kiss. Don't blink all you want it to. I'll suffocate because of you, but still a glimmer of hope remains. Finally, one day we will be okay. Just a baby. Try harder now. You can't escape under me, and you'll see. You belong to me. All that you've said, all that you've done, scars on my mind. My dear, you're mine. Yet I can't go. What if I'm wrong? Can't leave you behind. We're intertwined. I'm your prince, you better be my princess. Lie beside me, give me your sweet kiss. Don't blink all you wanted to. Suffocate because of you. But still a glimmer of hope remains. Finally, one day we will be okay. Just a baby. Try harder now. You can't escape until the end. You'll see. You belong to me. But still a glimmer of hope remains. Finally, one.
Ooh. I got chills when she whispered, by the way. The suffocate because of you. I like that as we're getting further up in the soprano notes, that she's going to a very classic, open-sounding style, which a lot of people will think of as more like an operatic sound, which it's not, but her voice is gorgeous, and it's obviously she's got a lot of power behind it. But then you combine it with his, which is that, again, gorgeous, classically trained sort of voice, and then he growls. And it's very fitting for a song like this. Again, it reminds me of, like, Beauty and the Beast. And it's obviously an obsession. Like, everywhere she goes, he's, like, following behind. He's got that little lip twitch going on as he's watching her, you know.
You were so lucky.
Why?
Because if you sit here and you look out the window, you see all the Christmas lights. If you guys want to know
That's
what I just
unfortunate.
snarled at while she was talking, it has nothing to do with what she said.
It just
Has nothing to
coincided
do
with
with
the
the
lip
video.
twitch.
I happen to look outside,
We're both kind of humbugs.
and like,
His mom robbed Santa. So, there is that. But they're doing a fantastic job. And honestly, I am paying attention to the lyrics, and I love them. I love them in this context. I love that we're going with, like, much more grim, original fairy tale concept, the tragedy ever after type thing.
right.
But it does hit a little close to home for me.
When your books get here, do you have the Grimm's Fairy Tales
do.
collection?
I do. I have several of the.
I only need one.
Well, I mean, but
That has
there's.
all the stories.
I do have that one.
Okay.
It's a more recently put out, actually.
I know because I think I had it at one point and then I ended up losing it.
Well, they actually.
Hardback with like a.
They just released, and this is within the last 5 years, a version that actually has a whole bunch that were held back because of the gruesome nature of them.
That might have been the one
I have that one. And I have the one that used to be the widely accepted collection as well.
Oh.
So, yes, I do. But I'm absolutely loving this. This is fantastic.
Yes, it is.
Chills. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it is at least partially acquired because I'm pretty sure that these are the photos of Stimmgewalt and they couldn't be there because of COVID for the filming. I'm really sad that he's not a normal part of the band. Because together, holy shit, this is Sonic orgasmic level.
I paused because of the choir coming in. Like, that was goddamn haunting.
Perfect timing.
And amazing.
And
with the build-up of how how everything's been going, like, you're right. It was like the perfect timing for them to just...
super chills. Also, nothing to do with the actual singing. Those two could be actors. Mm-hmm. The emotion and just everything that they are displaying just in this music video, fucking amazing. But his build-up of just like, you belong to me. You can tell that at least in this story, this this is a guy that believes wholeheartedly that he loves this woman, you know, and it's obvious to everyone else that it's a toxic obsession, but you can tell that he thinks that she is his world, his life. She belongs to him.
Right.
And to him, it's love. But the part, like, I'm sure people saw the look on my face that got to me was when they were standing back to back and they were both singing "Close Your Eyes to This Disaster. They lived happily ever after." You know, just don't pay attention to the toxic abuse that's going on in this relationship, or you don't want to. You put the blinders on, you ignore the red flags, because she kept saying in kind of more the pre-chorus that there was optimism still, that we'll be okay someday. It's like, guys, if you have reached a level anywhere close to this in a relationship, you will not be okay together.
No.
Like, separate, you may both be okay one day. Because, I mean, there was the other part where their singing coincided, where she was singing "The Scars That You've Left on My Mind," and as she was saying "mind," he chimed in with "You're mine." And those two hit at the same time. And again, just the way that this whole thing was constructed. I picked a good one. Can we back up so we can hit that?
That was the plan.
Cool.
Cool.
If I'd shut up, you mean? I'm excited.
You never have to shut up, baby. Till you do. But
Well, you know. That was fucking fantastic.
that was definitely worth the 7.5 minutes.
It was like an epic mini story.
Right.
But yeah, you see 7 minutes, or I mean, some people do. I see 7 minutes and I'm like, oh look, it's a normal song. Of course, I am showing my age there. But, you know, you get a music video like this, you get the epic build up, the two parts, the whole story, like, does not feel like a little, more like 7.5 minutes.
Right.
So, we'll definitely be checking out more of them. Definitely.
It was a very... I almost drooled on myself on that one. It was a very beautifully constructed song. Now, unfortunately, I cannot relate to any of it.
I would say that's fortunate, not unfortunately.
Well, fortunately, I cannot relate to any of it. When I say unfortunate, I mean, like, it doesn't resonate as much
Right.
with me.
You think it's gorgeous, and as far as fairy tales go, you can understand it because you like Grimm fairy tales, and it does have a lot of similarities to what actually happens. But yeah, unfortunately, I have life experiences with relationships that went balls up. So, yeah, I would definitely put this on a playlist. Definitely. I mean, it would go on a playlist anyway because of the
Right.
storytelling, and I'm a fairy tale fanatic. I love them, especially when they're twisted and
I like
dark.
scary tales.
I'm looking forward to checking out that original EP, Fairy Tales, knowing that that's kind of what the fear in fairy tales is what they were going for. And I am now absolutely excited to check out this whole album. So,
Yeah.
expect more.
All right, guys. that is going to do it. If you guys like the video, slash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, comment down below. What did you think of Snow White Blood featuring Danny Meyer and
Stimmgewalt.
You Belong to Me? I will butcher it every time I try to say it, guys.
And please, if you did like them, follow the link in the description below. Go
Yes.
on over. They are crowdfunded. That means they are completely independent and could use your like, your subscription, your comment.
Also, comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for all the things.
Push our buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms, mostly Twitter if you want a quicker response.
With that being said, we love you guys. Thank you all for watching. We cannot wait to see you to break people later.
Bye.
Bye.